Yeah, so we're getting a couple questions about Equitable Bank because they reported. I'm going to do a video on this. I actually have the video recorded. I just need to edit it and post it, which I will probably do tomorrow. So I will go into the earnings very in depth on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Watch out for that video. Overall, though, the company freaking killed it. They beat their own expectations. They raised their guidance. They're now projecting 18 to 22% earnings growth this year. And like
Wow.
honestly, every metric they're projecting almost every metric to grow more than their original expectations. The dividend is up 25% per year. They're still expecting to grow up by 25% per year for the next 5 years. Like it was just a fantastic report, in my opinion.
And this is a stock you own and hold for long term, if I remember
Yep.
correctly. When did you first find this stock again? Just to remind some of the newer viewers here, because I've heard you talking about this one for a while now. And it seems like the thesis is really playing out well.
Yeah, so I actually purchased my first share around $71 back here in like early 2021. And then this happened. Let me zoom in. So I purchased my shares. I was like, oh yeah, I think that it's a good value. And then it fell off a cliff down to 53 bucks a share. And I just dollar cost averaged the entire way. I was buying here. It fell all the way down, 34% decline to $46 a share. And I was continuing to buy in here. I believe I actually made a YouTube video when the stock was down in this range. And I was like, okay, this is like, in my opinion, a very, very cheap stock. So I made the video down here and I was continuing to buy it. And now the stock is at an all-time high, brand new all-time high.
Are you still buying it? Or was there a period when it started going back up and you
I
got
am
comfortable with your position size?
I am comfortable with my position size. It's very large.
Are we talking double
So,
digit percentages here? I mean,
oh,
how
dude, we're in
diversified?
double digit percentages for sure.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I actually have this comment. I'm going to go a little bit off track here, but Shane Bubb says, "Is the YouTube portfolio that I follow on my channel the same as my personal?" I will say that every stock that I own in the YouTube portfolio, I own in my personal accounts. The values are slightly different. The reason I made the YouTube portfolio was because I don't want people to track my net worth and know exactly like how much. It's just too much information out in the universe. I don't. It makes me uncomfortable. So that's why I made the YouTube portfolio to replicate the personal portfolio. However, I will say that Equitable Bank in my personal portfolio is actually larger than the YouTube portfolio, and so is Brookfield.
Well, what's great is in Stock Unlock, you can combine those portfolios.
Yeah.
More shameless plugs. We have had so many requests almost begging us, Jake and Daniel, please add brokerage account linking. Manually creating my portfolio is so painful. That is dropping tomorrow. The date is official, it is going live. Keep an eye out for that communication. We are going to support dozens and dozens of brokerages. And on the off chance that yours is not supported, we have a lot more support coming up throughout the end of the year. It's going to be incredibly exciting in just a few clicks and then no other work from you. Your portfolio can be fully modeled in Stock Unlock. And if that's not something you don't like, totally cool. You will still be able to manually upload and use the CSV upload existing features.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I've been on the coding side for that, Daniel, and it has been incredibly fun.
Yeah, I can imagine you, dude. I'm so stoked for this. Unfortunately, I'm with TD Bank, so I have to wait a little bit longer because we don't have them yet. But
It's coming. It's coming. Well,
I have a
just to be very clear, TD for America is going to be available. I have a brokerage at TD, so specifically TD Canada is something we will be supporting later this year. So a little patience if that's who you are with, but no fear. We are aware it is coming up.
okay. I have some screenshots here. So Equitable Bank has outperformed for shareholders and its customers. It has the best 10-year total shareholder return of any TSX or S&P 500 listed bank. Over the past 10 years, it has compounded at 16.3% now. So it is absolutely killing it. The bank is doing great. This one right here also says EQB reports its best ever quarterly earnings per share, raises its guidance, and increases the dividend to 23% year over year. EPS guidance is now 18 to 22%. Previously, it was 10 to 15%. So they raised it by 8 and 7%. And yeah, ROE 18.3% above their expectations. Net income was up 88% year over year. Just a ridiculous quarter. Like
I like how like everything is just underlined.
Yeah.
You're like, it's all good.
Like it was honestly just a ridiculous quarter. And it goes on. Adjusted Q2 net revenue plus 72%, net interest income plus 50%,
What?
Q2 Q2 non-interest revenue was up actually 100% year over year. Customers grew 31% year over year. They had a record quarter for customer signups. Portfolio mortgages up 29% year over year. Reverse mortgages up 143%. Insurance lending up 57%. It was ridiculous, man.
Was there anything in the report you did not like? Like, if I had to push you and say, is there anything they're reporting that you wish was better or that you aren't crazy about, whether that's management or competitors coming in with competing projects? Or was it just all sunshine and rainbows?
The only thing that I was kind of iffy on was their deposits were only up 1% quarter over quarter. But when you dive into it on the transcript and everything, they're basically saying that's kind of by design. Like, they said that they can get way more deposits at any point. That's the way that they're putting it. They're just like, we don't need them right now, so we're not going after deposits. So that was the one thing, is like, personally, I would like to see deposits up, because if your customers are up 31% year over year, but your deposits are only up 9%, to me, that was like, But then they explained it in the call and they were just like, yeah, it's just something we're not really gunning for right now. We don't need it. But other than that, literally everything, I was like, that is an incredible report, man.
Wow.
And the stock, that's why it's back up to all-time highs now. It's officially at an all-time high.
Well, congratulations on that one. Sir Daniel Pronk, nickname Banks over here.
Yep.
How many bank stocks do you own, or is that an undisclosed number?
I
guess
believe
it went down by one recently.
Yeah, it's down by one now, but I believe last time we counted, just off my memory, I think it was like 7.